And my mic was muted. I wonder how that was that way. Oh my lord. I'm sure others were like, blessed silence. Here we go. That's funny. All this time. I probably muted it to sneeze or something. Security guy's office. That's it. That's who we're going after. So where's the security dude's office? These are really weird toilets. Oh, I guess I need to pick something. Nope, nope, nope. Is this a security office? It said it was in a locker in the security office. Pear Bay. Already was there. Okay, we already did that. Yeah, we already did that. Oh, I missed that guy. Modify behavior. Here we go. Select new mode.
I'm a peak down for turtle.
Alright. There we go. Crises averted. For now. So where is this guy's office? Oh Lord, there are 5 floors to this. Okay. I don't recall it saying what floor it was on. I have not been to the 6th floor. That's interesting. Bard. Whoa, what is that? Ooh, 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 ooh. I can do this without hurting myself. Nope. Ow! I got to crush a leg. Okay. Hey! What's going on, man? We did. It's been a nice relaxing one. Oh, how was your trip? Oh. Oh. Well, there's the key card. Oh god, and I still don't know where the hell his office is. I already have one of these. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what this guy is. So... Said it was in his office. And he dead. Maybe it's downstairs. Damn it. Uneventful? Well, that's good, isn't it? Nice. That's the one that's going. You're going. That's the one that's going to be the Viking one, right? You're touring Europe in it along the canals. Wink, wink. Oh, I don't want to go this way. Oh God, I'm lost. I remember coming in here, but... Oh, is this his office? Maybe it is. Hang on. Let's see. Unlock with... Yes! Alright. Okay, there's the logic. Okay, perfect. Alright, now we can think about diverting the power and all that. Yeah, I remember you saying that. It's like over the top ridiculous. 8 G's per room? God almighty, that's crazy talk. That's a car. I mean, God. Lord, now where do I go to divert the power? I don't remember. Been all over this stinking place. Okay, so that's going back outside. So that's where I came in. Here we go. Down here? No. Where was it? I actually went into the room. Oop. There's somebody complaining in there. Oh, that sucks. Well, if they cancel, did they refund it to you, or do you have to like re-choose something else? Dude, transatlantic? That's awesome. Totally jelly. Full refund? Well, I guess there's that, you know. One thing lost is just, you know, enthusiastic time. It still sucks. But better than getting on the ship and going, oh crap, we forgot, you know, we forgot to gas up the boat, so you guys gotta get off. We delivered the message. But now we gotta divert the power. And I don't remember where the heck I need to go to divert said power. Was it down? It wasn't downstairs, was it? Oh man, don't even. Yeah, I don't think she knows about that. That's good to hear though. But I remember I saw that in the news. That's, you know, that's terrible. I don't think anybody got hurt on that, but still, it's probably embarrassing for them. Where in the... I have no idea where the heck I'm supposed to go. Well, there's a 6th floor I can't get to. That's interesting. I'm on the 4th floor. But they don't really tell me what goes up and what goes down. I don't like that. Oh, there's the 6th floor. I guess I was on it. That's where I need to go. Oh, God. Maybe I just need to go outside and head back up. Okay, so let's just find our ways to head up. Man. This desperately could use with a little mini map on the lower corner here. Then I'm sure I gotta run around and use. I've been jacking around with those things. I'm sure I gotta use those to redivert power or something. Alright, let's see here. This way. There we go. Wow. What an absolute struggle. Is this outside? That is outside. That's where I was before. Okay. Alright. So I basically need to... There we go. So we had a crisis from one of the kitties, and then we had parental unit calling. Alright, here we go. Let's ready one over there. And so this game...
There's no going back.
Yeah, this is basically...
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes,
Spacer's
those
Choice.
deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
Yeah, and then they are kind of, the deserters are kind of cheesed off with me since I was basically robbing them blind, and they, without realizing I was being watched. And you know what?
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Don't worry about it. I was barely listening to you. Damn! I'm glad you didn't like hearing from you. There we go.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Wow, you said something way down there. So, my question is, if I do this, can I not turn in any of the quests I got going on? And I think I'm going to do that first, and then come back. Just to be on the safe side. I should have thought of that before I tried to figure myself... Oh god, there we go. Okay, there we go. So everything should be dead. Wait, can I just... I cannot fast travel from this location. Okay, I gotta be outside. Alright. Yeah, this is very, very Fallout / Bioshock feel to it. What's interesting is that you could actually bump up your persuasion and not have a whole lot of combat at all. What's the fun in that? But you know, going back to Gears just feel everything feels spongy. Even no matter what difficulty you're on, it's like everything just takes an enormous amount of ammo to take down, and it just gets overwhelming after a while, and you just get tired of doing it. The Mana Swarm. Oh, it's like teeny tiny. I mean, it's a very pretty game. They did a great job with the graphics. I think they all suffer from the same clunky control scheme. That, you know, when you get anywhere, it's not him. There he is. When you get anywhere near a wall, you just like it's like your booty has got glue on it or something, or a magnet.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're what? How are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
All three, buddy.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years.
Spectrum
I
potato.
appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Well, don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
But wait, there's more. What? I'll let you know if I find the others. I got all 3.
Don't keep me in suspense. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Can I make the armor better? I can! Level 10. Level 11. That's dope. Ooh, that got expensive quick. Okay. Right. Damage by type. Toughened. New armor mod. All right. Oh god, this goes so slow. Why do they do that? That's right, I want to go down here. This doofus.
Bring us honor, soldier. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it, then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile.
Heck
So
yeah.
here's a couple bits for your trouble. And a little something to remember me by.
I even have the music turned down. That, ooh, damn. All right. So here's the skill tree. This is kind of interesting. So once you get one of these to hit 50, you can then do individual. But right now you can only hit the top. So you have 10 points to distribute to all of these. Let's see here. And then you have perks. You get these. We get one. You get a new perk point every other level. Basically, the even ones. 2, 4, 6, 8. 56,000. God. Okay. My name was encumbered. What? Oh, because I'm over by one. Stoop. You gave me a shock stick. Dude, that's kind of dope. B-grip. One-handed. One-handed. I'll switch over to it. Alright, now where are we headed? Oh, that's right, we got one. I think we got one left. Is it Silas? His name? Yeah, Gravedigger. Canid. Combat unlock combat dialogue abilities that distract and disable your enemies. Damn. That's cool. I think that's the entrance. Straight across. That looks cool. Slices and dices and cauterizes. The only thing about this is that you won't know who actually provides missions, side missions, stuff like that, unless you just literally talk to everybody. I almost shot you, lady. Okay, why not?
Oh, clever.
That's it? It was kind of expensive. Oh yeah, I already got these. The Inhumers Association. One of these fools?
Somebody's been hitting those
Hey,
marauders.
Miss... Don't
I
go
never came
ambling
over
out in
here.
those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting
Rent
means
them?
money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
That's right, that's who I just gave the stuff to.
Yeah? You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, braving the wilds. Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Why should they care? They're dead.
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, it's gonna dock my pay.
That's really weird and creepy. Oh. Oh shit.
What do you think you're doing?
I didn't. Damn it! I totally forgot that they were here. Oh.
You're lucky I've already filled my quota.
Damn it. Oh, decrease, son of a. Autosave. Didn't give me a time. Damn. Oh well. Alright, let's go collect from these fools. I was probably supposed to do this like ways ago. Well, probably last night when I first got here.
War ain't over. Not so long as a sing. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. Mechanical repellent. A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Terror on the Monarch. With Ruth Bellamy as Halcyon Helen, Spencer Woolridge as Chief of the Savages. Dude's got some awesome teeth, featuring real monsters from the doomed world. 12 amazing episodes. Dude, look at the size of that gun. That revolver's bigger than she is.
Work your jaw on some.
I do like to have that junk pile. You can mark stuff as junk and then sell it all at once.
Please, wander around. Touch things. I'm awfully contagious. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Here, take my fees. I'm never getting that medicine, so I may as well buy myself a grave. Something nice and wide, with plenty of room to spin around inside.
Huh. That's funny. That dude's a trip. So that's 2. No, that should be 3. No, 2.
What's on your mind? Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Oh, Jesus. What the?
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Wow, indentured servitude. Yeah, I'm gonna strip you guys of your power. Sorry, it's just gonna happen. I'm sure y'all will get super pissy, and then I'm gonna have to fight my way in. I'm okay with that.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
Heard something outside the walls.
What can I... Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care, pay up. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity. That's some quality drama. Don't be so hard on yourself. Oh my god. Let's see. Hard ass, like an enforcer, loose definition.
With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do.
Your eyeballs.
Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Your balls. No, we persuade one. What about Eugene's gold teeth? Huh?
You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
They were probably worth a few bits.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Yes, you can.
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
I don't care.
I'm sure that I have no other choice. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Wow. Just... wow.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you? Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking? All right, easy now. No need to get your hackles up. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
That is ridiculous. I don't understand this, that the colony was expecting us.
No, this is sounding like sedition. I'm not too keen on getting clapped in irons because you wouldn't stop running your mouth. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about hope this and colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
Big trouble?
Trouble's in the asking. Board don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I. Something I can do for you?
Yeah, stop being a pain.
You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah?
That's it. I'm totally stripping the power from this town. F these people. God almighty. Titus Androidicus. With Burbage 2000 and Burbage 3000. A new original masterpiece from the director of Agent Khan and Island of Murder. I would totally watch the hell out of those movies. Excuse me. Speaking of bad movies, Angel Has Fallen. Big thumbs down. Brought to you by Spacer's Choice. For 22% efficiency? Wow. Additional structure damage, power failure detected, blatant disregard, policeman log. Please report yourself. What did me turning those other things do, I wonder? Oh, he gonna get mad? Oh god, it's so slow. Auntie it was better than nature. Service in the house, young colonies. What I'm seeing is it's actually better. Perfect. Seems like it's actually better to divert the power to the town. What I'm seeing.
I think you did the rightest thing you could, sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for, even if they don't care much for me. He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda. I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst.
Food's bound to spoil at this rate.
I know, I'm trying to think. I don't know how much longer we'll last without power.
Hope Adelaide's okay.
What happened? Sprat fell into a transformer again? Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
Nice.
This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Isn't it Percival? I need your power regulator. Reed needs his people back.
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not return. Those are my terms. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years.
Oh, God.
Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
She cuckoo.
Something you need?
Who?
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. What's on your mind? Couple months. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead to her. Adelaide hates Edgewater, hates everything Edgewater stands for, hates what that town does to people, what it did to her. We're the nearest she's got to kin. We go back to Edgewater, we may as well have stuck a knife in her heart. Are you sure about this? If we head back to Edgewater on our own, Adelaide won't come with us. She'll stay here and curse us till the end of her days. I expect we got no choice. Edgewater needs us back, and loath as I am to admit it, we need Edgewater. You okay with this, Grace?
Zoe's still out there. Don't much care to leave her unaccounted. If you find her, could you let me know? We'll be waiting in Edgewater.
Who the hell is
Just
Zoe?
give us some time to gather our personals and say our goodbyes. If you run into Reed, you tell him we're coming back, yeah?
Back to the old cannery, huh? Don't know what else I expected. Yeah, Zoe. She's been gone a while now. I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma.
Oh, yeah.
Thank the Eternal. Wait, Marauder camp. Is she all right? Queen of the Marauders, huh? That's what comes of watching serials. Rots your gray. If you could bring her home, I'd be obliged. And if you could cross off some Marauders on the way, I'd be much obliged. I'll tell you what I can. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does. She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own. What is it?
Sweet baby Jesus. Grace Romano and the Deserters Camp Botanical Labs asked you to go look for a missing deserter. You already came across Zoe, now you just need to get it returned to Grace and the others. Grace said that all the people at camp, blah, blah, blah. Might know something.
Don't see why Thomas can't just get the generator up and running. Something I can help you with? You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off. Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Maybe I am.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her. Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day. Hey, I got time. I'll help if I can. Not much of a chance, no. Mind if I ask why you're interested?
'Cause I am, bitch. Oh, I mean...
Zoe's living with marauders? Yeah, that sounds like the sort of sideways, sprat-brained plan Zoe'd come up with. Yeah, it could be you're telling the truth. Or maybe you're trying to wheedle me into relinquishing my only copy of the Masked Marketeer. It's a collector's edition after all. Yeah, you're probably right. A true fan would have displayed a gleam in their eye upon hearing the words collector's edition. Here you go, latest copy of the Masked Marketeer. Tell Zoe we're all waiting on her.
Wow. Just... wow. We'll have to fight those fools again. That happened upon her by accident. Wait, can I fast travel? I cannot, damn it. At least I can fast travel back. But she's so close by, how the hell did I not see she was there? Oh, what's this? Krizak. Dude. Yeah, I know, right? Flaw tutorial. Wait, what? During your adventures, many things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw offer is optional, and you can doing so provide you the perk. The choice is yours. Physical damage weakness. Taking too much physical damage has made you soft and vulnerable. Wow. Wow. Wait. I get a perk point, but I'll take more, 25% more damage? No. No, what's wrong with y'all? I cracked that dude in the forehead. Yeah, there's so much to worry about here. I mean, look at this. Wrong one. Look, you get light, heavy, energy ammo. You know, I have a light machine, an LMG, an assault rifle. I mean, my God. Pistols, energy weapons, bullet-based weapons, grenade launchers. Just no grenades. Just the food. Yeah. Well, that's the guy I killed earlier and got his armor. I see everybody respond. Zoe.
What I wouldn't do for a Wentworth.
You were already smoking one. What's wrong with you?
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. So you tracked me down just to gab about the mass marketeer? I am impressed. You actually have it? The episode where Lord Cavendish reveals he's been the mass marketeer all along? All right, you convinced me. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
I mean, there's so much loot, it's almost ridiculous. These are some creepy trees. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, I'm good.
I'm not in the lightest of humors right now. We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I can do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Wait, I thought she was gonna head. Oh my god.
I know, I'm trying to think.
Oh. Well, while it's reloading, perfect time for me to switch out files.